on to the graphical part. Students, page number, just have a look on page number, students, 113, 113. Students, before going further ahead, when exactly your next schedule, your exam schedule, major test is to be conducted? You have any dates coming forward? Major test?
So we don't know about that yet.
What happened?
So it would be next month since we have our school examinations going on right now.
Okay, fine. So next month, this that means it will be after Diwali, isn't that means?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Maybe after maybe 10th of November, if not mistaken.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now, okay, students. Page number 130, students, the questions related to it, and the last lecture, did we do a few questions from there, students?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Module. Did we do all the questions, students?
No, sir. No, sir. We did till 8.
We did till 8. Okay, now please tell me for the 9th, 10th, and 11th students. Solving 9th, 10th, and 11th. Anyone who can give me the answer for the 9th one, 10th one, and 11th one, please, page number 130 of your module, kinematics 2. Question number 9, question number 10th, question number 11. Anyone who can tell me how to go out of that? Okay, Parthy, come on, tell Parthy. Parthy, she has raised hand. And why so less students? Just 18 today, that means 17 students. What about the rest of them?
So because we have a physics examination tomorrow.
You have?
So we have physics examination tomorrow.
Oh, in your schools? Schools exam, students, your first term?
So yeah, it's the second term. Most of us have the second term examination.
Okay, second term examinations. Oh, okay, fine, students. Please try to score accordingly. Don't have a loose grip in that case. Is that clear? Don't have a loose grip onto it. Please, students, try to score in HSC also. It's only this year BITS has, since you all are not for engineering students, it's only this year BITS has said it no for HSC part of it. But generally, students should score into HSC also in order to have a certain criteria, and 75% is almost needed everywhere for 12 part of it. Okay, students, Prathavi, she's going to go for the 9th one. Let me read the question for students. An athlete runs a distance of 1500 meters in the following manner, students. So the total distance covered by the athlete we consider as 1500 meters, students, moving from point A to point B, and the total distance is 1500 meters. Okay, starting from rest. So at point A, I'll consider initial velocity to be 0. Starting from rest, he accelerates himself uniformly at 2 meters per second square. So the acceleration we consider is 2 meters per second square till he covers 900 meters, students. So if in case if I happen to consider somewhere, I'll consider this as point C, which the distance I'm going to consider as 900 meters. So he goes on accelerate till point C, students, 900 meters. Okay, he then runs remaining distance of 600 meters at uniform speed. The balance 600 meters, students, is with uniform speed. Calculate the time taken by the athlete to cover the 2 parts of the distance covered. Yani 2 parts of the distance. Yani you have to take T1 as the time taken for the first case. This is the first part of the distance. Listen carefully, students. And we need to find out the time taken for the second part. So I need to get the total time, I need to get time taken for the 2 parts. Calculate the time taken by the athlete to cover 2 parts of the distance covered. Okay. Also find the time taken by him to reach the center of the track. Listen, center of the track. Yani agar suppose मैं second case का यहाँ पे बनाता हूँ, students. Second case, suppose if I take this as point A and this is point B. Please, this is 1500, even this assumed to be 1500. Yeah, please. Friends, isko bhi 1500 ही समझ के चलो, please. Okay. The size of the board is not too big enough, so that's why I've tried to put it in this manner. Now they're asking you is also find time taken by him to reach the center of the track. Means I want to reach at the center. That means I want to find out time taken for a distance of 750 meters. That means time taken for this half and time taken for dv. Yes, Partly. Can you go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Bolo.
Sir, firstly, we'll find the value of V. Yeah,
Absolutely correct.
they will use V square is equals to U square plus 2S. And here U is 0, A is 2, and S is 900. So the value of V would be 60 meter per second.
Okay, that's absolutely correct. That's a final velocity. After this,
Yes.
what happens to velocity? After this, what happens to the velocity of the body? Does it remain constant throughout?
Yes, it is uniform.
Okay, it's uniform, remains constant. In that case, what exactly the time taken in the first case and time taken, is it easy now? Can you find out okay, find out the time taken in the first case for this one.
So we would use V is equals to U plus 80, and
Okay.
T would be 30 seconds.
Final velocity 60, initial is 0,
Yes.
acceleration is equal to how much to? So time in the first case is 30 seconds. And students, ये जो 900 meters को cover करने के लिए कितना time लगा? 30 seconds लगा. Agreed? What about time taken for the second part?
It would be simply 600 upon 60.
Absolutely correct. That is speed is equal to distance upon time. Students, speed is distance upon time. So what exactly time in the second case? Distance upon speed. So what exactly distance given to you as 600? What exactly speed is 60? So what's the answer for the time in the second case? 10 seconds. Is this clear, students? Students, is it clear?
Yes.
Now, if I ask you what is the total time taken in this case, then what is the total time taken to consider is 40 seconds.
30
and 10.
plus 10.
Okay, now what about the next part of it? They're telling you to
We
find out
would-
time taken for half distance.
Yes, sir. For half distance, we would use the formula S is equals to UT plus half AT square. The distance would be 750. U is 0, and
Wait a minute, wait a
A
minute.
is 2.
Distance, you're saying it for half a distance. So please, now I'm going for this part of the solution, students. I'm putting a double tick over here. Distance, she's saying it's 750. Initial velocity is what?
0.
0. Okay, into T3 plus half into.
Acceleration would be 2 meter per second square.
Why 2 meter per second square?
So because is what it was initially started from there only, right?
Yeah.
And the acceleration is throughout the same.
Okay, fine. So it's a uniform acceleration. So the acceleration was constant till 900 meter. Till 900 meters. Please listen carefully. अगर ये कार है और कार मूव हो रही है स्टूडेंट्स, तो कार की इनिशियल वेलोसिटी 0 है. एग्रीड? अगर थ्रू आउट कोई भी पॉइंट तुम लेते हो ना स्टूडेंट्स, थ्रू आउट द मोशन टिल पॉइंट सी मोशन एक्सेलरेटेड हो रही है, यानी उसका मतलब वेलोसिटी बढ़ रही है. इट्स इंक्रीजिंग, इट्स इंक्रीजिंग, इट्स इंक्रीजिंग, इट्स इंक्रीजिंग, एंड फाइनली व्हेन इट रीचेस दैट पॉइंट सी, वेलोसिटी 60 मीटर पर सेकंड. So motion is accelerated. So what she's saying is acceleration remains constant. So that's why she will put it as 2 over here. That is T3 square. So can I say this will be 15, 2 into cancel. So can I say 750 is equal to T3 square? So what exactly T3 square? T3 square will be, sorry, T3 will be equal to root of 750. So what is T3?
27.4.
Okay. What do you got? 27 point?
4.
You will get the answer in terms of 27.4 seconds. That's the time taken. And this is the time taken for what students to cover half the distance. Yeah, ye clear hua, students?
Yes, sir.
Now if I ask you students, now if I ask you what is the time taken to cover the other half distance? So चलो मैंने ये पूछा, what is the time taken to cover from D to B?
So total time minus the time taken for half of the distance.
Sohana, okay, Sohani, absolutely correct. T4 क्या होगा? Students मैंने T4 पूछा नहीं है, लेकिन T4 अगर पूछ लिया, तो what is the total time? Total time, ये देखो 30 seconds plus 10 seconds, वो तो 40 seconds है. उसमें से आधा के लिए कितना ले लिया सर? 27.4 सेकंड. सब्ट्रैक्ट करोगे तो वो कितने के लिए होगा? द रेस्ट हाफ ऑफ. क्या ये clear हुआ students?
Yes.
Yes.
Can I erase this now?
Yes, sir.
10th one. Yana, did you understand, Yana?
Yes.
Yana, don't get angry so much. Did you get the 10th one, Yana?
Yes.
Okay, so why don't you raise your hand?
I was still solving.
Okay, fine. So it was Suhani who raised hand. Yes, Suhani. Then Sanjana. The next question, Sanjana, you have to solve it, okay? 10th one, let Suhani. Suhani, 10th one.
Should I start?
Yeah, on your mark, get set, go. Let me read the question. Wait. Let me. So the 10th one is the answers in the students. A vehicle is starting from rest. Okay, a vehicle starting from rest can accelerate uniformly at the rate of 10. Okay, it's an motion is accelerated, so A is positive. Can retard uniformly at the rate of, so then it's retardation. Find the least time in which it can complete the journey of 5 kilometers. So what is the least time taken to complete the journey of 5 kilometers if maximum velocity obtained by the body is 72 kilometers per hour? Swani, before going further, can you tell me about the graphical way of approach for this particular 10th question? I want to plot a graph for this particular question. What kind of a graph you will be taking it? Yani, what exactly on y-axis will be, what exactly on x-axis you'll be taking it, and what kind of a graph you'll be getting it? Can you tell me that?
On the x-axis will take time, and on the y-axis will take velocity. And
Absolutely.
initial velocity is 0, so it will start from the origin.
Okay, x-axis,
So
y-axis, this is velocity, and this is time starting from 0. And for the first,
sir.
okay, the first motion is accelerated at 10 centimeters. So my question to you uh, is 10 is 10 a positive slope and 20 is negative slope, or both are positive?
The 10 is positive and 20 is negative.
Okay, so which one is steep? Is it first one 10 centimeter per second square or 20 centimeter per second square?
Acceleration is steep.
Pardon?
So retardation would be steep.
Okay, retardation will be more steeper, students. Yes or no? The value of beta, that is retardation, is given to us 20 centimeter per second square. We consider this is O, this is A, this is B, this is C. Let us say this is the time taken for this, and this is the time taken in the second case. And they've said it that find the least time in which it can complete journey of 5 kilometers if asked for it, if maximum velocity attained. Vmax is given to us 72 kmph. This is Vmax, students. Okay. Yes, Suhani, carry on. Is the graph proper, Suhani? Suhani, are you there? Can you hear me,
Yes.
students?
Yes, sir.
Okay, bolo. Now, how do you?
First we'll convert all the units into meter and meter per second.
Okay.
So acceleration will be
Centimeter per second square, and this is kilometers per hour. Okay, so you want to change the units in that case?
meter per second.
So 72 will be how much? 20 meter per second?
20 meter per second.
Okay, sure. So Vmax 72 kilometers per hour, 20 meter per second, students. This is 20. Okay. Then
Yeah, then we'll convert acceleration and retardation also. 0.1 meter per second square and 0.2 meter per second square.
Okay. And beta will be equal to 0.2 meter second square inverse. This is in CGS. We got it in MPS. Okay, now
And total distance will be 5,000 meters.
how do you come to the conclusion total distance is 5,000? What did you go for it? Did you go find out the slope or did you find out the area of the graph?
It is given 5
Pardon?
kilometers.
Students, they have given to you that if in case for 5 kilometers, you need to find out. Students, find the least time it will take in which it can complete the journey of 5 kilometers. Now, but first of all, can you find out the total distance from the graphical representation? Just one. You continue with your solution. Chalo, carry on. What did you do after this? Batao.
Sir, then I found the distance traveled in the first half of the time.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
by v square is equal to u square plus 2as, I found the distance that is 2,000 meter in which the acceleration were taken place. And
Mhm.
then with the formula s is equal to ut plus half at square, I found the first half of time, that is 200 seconds.
Okay.
Then in the second half, the remaining distance is 3,000 meters. So by using the formula s is equal to ut plus half at square, I found out the remaining time, that is 100 seconds, and total time will be 400 seconds.
Okay. Absolutely correct. Students, अभी ध्यान से सुना. Question क्या पूछा है? Question पूछा है students, what is the time taken in order to cover a distance of 5 kilometers? Students, that is what they consider the least time in which it can complete 5 kilometers of maximum velocity. Students, when you look at this kind of question, तुम्हें time पूछा है for 5 kilometers. Please students, your question is to find out time for a distance equal to 5 kilometers. That is 5,000 meters. ये वाला question पूछा गया. So now when you look into this particular question, first of all, can you find out the time taken, students, for the first part of the journey when the motion is accelerated? Why not? You have V, we have A, you have U and T. So we can find out the answer for it. What's the formula? It's V minus U upon A is equal to T1. So what exactly T1 will be equal to? It's 20 minus 0 upon. What's the acceleration we have got it over here? In the first case, the acceleration is 10. So what exactly my answer will be for time in the first case will be? This will be how much? Friends, what exactly the acceleration I'm going to get in this case? Sorry, 0.1. Acceleration is 0.1. So what exactly my time I'll get it as? 20 upon 0.1 students. So what exactly time in the first case? 200 seconds. Can you find out time in the second case? Yes. Again, V minus U. यहाँ पे आएगा तुम्हारा alpha. यहाँ पे आएगा beta. T2. So what exactly T2 I'll get it? Okay. Final we consider minus initial 0 minus initial I'll consider will be 20. Upon we consider, so upon the acceleration we consider, suppose if I say acceleration, if I don't put beta, students, if I happen to go for acceleration, my acceleration is in negative, retardation is in positive. Students, agar main A likhta hu, to I can put forward this as minus 0.2 students. So what is my time taken in this case? So it will be 200 upon 2. What's my answer? 100 seconds. So what's the total time taken? The total time taken will be equal to how much? Total time taken will be equal to 300 seconds. Students, is this much clear to all of you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That means now students, listen carefully. In this particular 300 seconds, please pay attention, students. In this 300 second, can you tell me what is the distance covered by the body in 300 seconds? What's the distance? Easy one can find out. So you have velocity time graph. Can you find a distance? Why not? Go for area under the graph. Yana, if you are there, Suhani solved this question by using formulae. Since she used formulae, I'm going graphically. She used the formula V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. S is equal to UT plus half AT square also she used it and she got the answer in that case. Shwani, did you use formulas to find out the distance in both the cases? Shwani, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'm going to go for area under the graph. उससे मुझे distance पूरा मिल जाएगा. ये velocity time graph है. What exactly area under the graph, students? तो तुम क्या बोलेगा sir? Area under the graph. Area under the graph will be equal to what? Sir, it's half into base total time into height and V max. So can I say distance covered will be equal to half? What is the total time? So 300 seconds. And towards the maximum velocity 20 meters per second. So what exactly distance I'll consider will be 3000 meters. 3000 meters means can I say 3 kilometers? Yani students 3 kilometers ke liye what exactly the time taken was? 300 seconds. I want to find out for 500 kilometers. क्या ये clear हुआ students? Agreed.
Yes, sir.
To get 500, what I'm trying to do, students, what I'm trying to do. Let me, since the speed remains constant, students, speed is 20 meters per second. Let me go for the next 2 seconds, next 2 kilometers. For 3 kilometers, I'll consider 300 seconds. Students, for the next 2 kilometers, what exactly I'll consider is, listen carefully. Using the formula, speed is equal to distance upon time. Therefore, time is equal to distance upon speed. This is 3 kilometers I've got, right, students? So let us go for the next 2 kilometers. What about the speed? What about the speed? The speed remains constant. 20 meters per second, and that's maximum speed. So I'm trying to find out time for the next 2 kilometers, students. So 2 kilometers is 2000 meters upon 20. What's my answer? 100 seconds. Yani students, 3 kilometers ke liye 300 seconds. 2 kilometers ke liye 100 seconds. Total time taken will be how much for 5 kilometers? Answer will be 400 seconds. Is this clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
So this
और
question.
बट एक्सेलरेशन कांस्टेंट कहाँ दिया?
क्या बोल रहे हो? क्या बोल रहे हो?
कांस्टेंट एक्सेलरेशन कहाँ दिया हुआ है? दैट नेक्स्ट 2 किलोमीटर्स के लिए.
My dear, okay. Can you find out the distance in the first case? Suhani, tell me what is the distance in the first part of the triangle? इसके लिए क्या मिला था तुम्हें distance for T1?
1000 meter.
Okay. Second case के लिए कितना मिला तुम्हें?
I got 3000 meter.
नहीं, total was 3000, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
तो first part के लिए कितना मिला? Second part के लिए कितना मिला?
1000.
So now what exactly the velocity in that case remains constant for the next. Then that's what I said. It is increasing and the velocity remains constant at that point. तो वहां पे तुम acceleration पकड़ोगे ना, है ना? You will consider the same acceleration in that case. अगर तुम time लेते हो, in the first case is how much? 200 seconds, students, and time in the second case is 100 seconds. What is the distance covered? Go for area under the graph for this. Chalo. Half into base. What is time in the first case? Into height. ये देखो 2000 मीटर है. इसके लिए कितना होगा? 1000 मीटर होगा.
1000 मीटर.
Then now you got it. Then are you getting it?
Yes.
So the total time taken will be equal to how much, students? 300 plus 100, 400 seconds, students. This was a good question, students. And two ways, both ways. One can do it by formula method also, or by can use graphical also. Students, what about the rest of them? Are you getting it? All the students?
Yes,
Vidhi
sir.
Parmar.
Yes,
Vidhi,
sir.
you there? Are you there in the lectures? Vidhi, it seems you are not in lectures. Reply, or you are out of lecture. Sparsh, are you getting it? Sparsh, Gauri, Udit,
Yes, sir.
Shauna, what about you, Shauna?
Yes, sir.
Soumya, Soumya, what about you? Soumya, are you there? Soumya, are you there? You're not replying. Okay, the next question, students. Question number 11. Can I erase this, students? Yes, can I erase it? Sanjana is going to answer. Students, can I erase this first? Arey, हाँ या ना तो बोलो. Can I erase it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. A student from foundation batch 21-23 got 300 and 300 in physics. Sorry, full marks in physics. And he got total 300 and 300. And I saw the questions of vectors, they were really good. Very good with me. Okay, students. Let me read the next question, students. Okay, the 11th one. So the question is a train starting from rest, accelerating uniformly for 100 seconds, students. Okay, runs at a constant speed for 5 minutes and then comes to rest with uniform retardation in next 150 seconds, students. So students, a train starting from rest, so u is equal to 0. Okay, starting from rest, accelerates uniformly for 100 seconds. For 100 seconds time and uniform acceleration. Accelerates uniformly, okay, for 100 seconds, runs at a constant speed for 5 minutes. Since then, after that, it runs for constant speed. For how much? Five minutes. 300 seconds with constant speed. Then comes to rest with uniform retardation. Then comes to rest. Okay. So the initial velocity will be equal to the final velocity what we have plotted over here. Okay. And then comes to rest students. Okay. Due to uniform retardation in next 150 seconds. Motion retarded. During motion, it covers a distance of 4.25 kilometers. Students, the total distance covered during this is 4.25 kilometers. That is 4250 meters. Find constant speed, acceleration, retardation. So you need to find out acceleration over here, constant speed over here, and retardation over here, which will be negative. So retardation will be in positive. Yes, Sanjana, go ahead.
Yes, sir. So for this, we can make a VT graph.
Okay.
So it would first be increasing slope, then constant, then again decreasing.
So the constant will be for longer time, agreed, and then it will decrease. This is time, this is velocity, students. The time taken in the first case is how much?
So 100 seconds,
100 seconds. The time taken in the second case,
300 seconds,
300 seconds. And the time taken in the final case,
150 seconds.
150 seconds. Students. This is positive acceleration. This is acceleration will be 0. This is acceleration will be negative. Okay, now
So we can find the area of the graph. So we'll get the total displacement, which is given. So we can find the maximum velocity.
absolutely correct. And you mean to say you're trying to find out what first the area under the graph.
Constant speed, sir. Yes, sir.
No. Area under the graph for which one you're trying to go for it? For the entire area under the
For
graph?
the entire area.
Okay, so area under the graph will give me the distance covered. Students, Jani, she's trying to go for the complete area. If I go for complete area under the graph, students, what exactly it will be? So it's a trapezium. Students, it is a trapezium. So what exactly the area under the graph will be? Area under the graph will actually give you the distance covered. And that is equal to what? Half the sum of parallel sides. So students, what exactly the parallel sides I'll consider will be over here? The parallel sides I'll consider will be equal to how much?
Time. So
One parallel side.
450 plus, sorry, sir, 550 plus 300.
And suppose if I say this will be one side, I can consider this is A, B, C, D, E. So it will be AB plus OE. AB is how much? 300 plus OE will be how much? 300, 400, 550. So sum of parallel sides into height. What is height? Vmax. Do I know that? No. That's what you said it. Sanjana Vatake, from here we can get the value of Vmax. How can you get Vmax? Because we know the distance. Is the distance given to be? Yes, 4250 meter. ये क्या दिया है 4250 okay into 2 divided by 5 6 7 8 850 is the value of Vmax. So did you get the value of Vmax?
So it would be 10 meter per second.
10 meter per second. Yani, this is the final velocity. Yani students, if you look into the part of the explanation part of it, the body was initially at rest. Am I getting it? It went on increasing its velocity. Am I getting it? When it reached at point B, it had a velocity of 10 meter per second. That 10 meter per second was kept constant throughout. 10 meter per second was kept constant. So what are the final velocity over here? 10 meter per second. Can I say that becomes the initial velocity for the journey from C to D? Yes. So initial is 10, final is 0. Yahan pe from B to C, throughout it's moving with 10 meter per second. Now students, can you get A, V? V already have got it. Acceleration and retardation. Sanjana, how do you go about acceleration? Kya karoge?
So in both cases, we can use V is equal to U plus AT.
Okay, I can go for that. I can go for slope of the graph. Am I getting it? So A is equal to what? V minus U upon T. How much is the velocity known to you as? How much is this velocity now? I've got it as 10. Agreed? So 10 minus 0 upon, how much is the time taken?
100 seconds.
100 seconds. So what exactly my answer for acceleration in the first case? 0.1 meter per second square. Students, motion is accelerated plus 0.1 meter per second square. Students. This is zero acceleration because it's going with constant speed. Okay, acceleration 0. What about when you move from B to C? It's a negative slope, retardation. So how do you go about for acceleration over here? B minus U upon T. What's the final velocity I can consider will be 0.
0.
Initial velocity will be considered as 10. How much is
Minus
the
10.
time?
150.
150. So what exactly the acceleration over here will be, students? Minus 10 upon 150. 1 by 50. So what's answer for 1 by 50?
So 0.06.
Okay, 0.06 meter per second square. So ये हुआ तुम्हारा acceleration. यानी retardation will be 0.06. Acceleration is 0.1 meter per second square, and the maximum velocity is 10 meter per second. That is the max. Students, is the question clear to all of you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can I erase it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, students, I wanted to solve questions from page number, that simple riverboat question, students. And they are easy ones. Page number 121. These are purely vectors. Please have a look on page number 121, based on to riverboat problem students. Page number 121. Everyone. Friends, can I erase this? Friends, can I erase it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Doesn't matter, Soumya, because Soumya, I wanted you to know whether you're getting it or not, and you're not answering nowadays. Soumya, that's why. Okay, friends. Please finish this, friends. Let us go for now the questions related to riverboat questions, students. Okay. Now have a look at the first one, students. I'll explain the 12th one, and then you can go for the rest, students. Okay. These are simply based on your relative speed, students. Now, listen carefully, students. Given to you that a man swims across a river and reaches a point directly opposite in time t1. Okay. A man swims across a river and reaches a point directly opposite in time t1. He reaches in time t1. He swims an equal distance downstream and covers a distance in time t2. If the speed of man in still water is v and the speed of river water is u, find t1 by t2. Now, answers, students. First of all, try to understand these kind of questions. Whenever you speak about questions related to river, swimmer, river, boat, always try to draw the width of the river. And सबसे पहले students, ये तुम्हारा width of the river. Let us say this is width. जिसको मैं W बताता हूँ. Now suppose if I say a swimmer is over here at point A. Listen carefully. Other suppose water stationary is. Students, there are no river currents. There are no river currents. Okay, the river is still. And now if I say the motion, or if I say the swimmer has a speed of so and so in still water, so and so in still water, that means अगर suppose ये बंदा swim करेगा in still water, so can I say if we start swimming over here perpendicularly to one side of the bank, he will exactly come out at the other end perpendicularly. What's the reason behind it? Because there are no river currents. तो ये क्या हुआ? ये है velocity of the swimmer in still water. क्या ये clear हुआ students?
Yes,
Is this clear?
Yes.
And this is the shortest distance. Students, this is the shortest distance to cover the width of it. The width of the river. ये shortest. अगर तुम्हें suppose opposite bank में जाना है, सामने की तरफ जाना है, तो you can swim in this direction also. You can swim in this direction also. यहाँ पर भी तुम swim कर सकते हो, इस तरफ भी swim कर सकते हो, लेकिन ये होगा तुम्हारा shortest distance to reach to the other side of the bank. So we go for perpendicularly. Agreed? But now suppose if I say the bank of the river where you are trying to swim has the river current. Means now river is in motion. Now when I say river in motion, students, to simply show the river velocity, yani I can show a vector in this way. 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 वो तुम्हारी मर्जी है, तुम कौन सा भी वेक्टर ले सकते हो स्टूडेंट्स, लेकिन ये क्या होगा? ये होगा velocity of river current with respect to ground. क्या ये clear हुआ स्टूडेंट्स? Suppose if I say the river is moving in this direction, it's moving from left to right, तो ये होगा velocity of river with respect to ground. ये भी है velocity of river with respect to ground we consider. Now suppose if you try to move straight, students, you have to go to the opposite side of the bank. अगर मैंने बोला कि you have to reach at point B only, students, तुम्हें point B पे ही पहुंचना है, exactly opposite side पे ही पहुंचना है students. You have to reach at point B only, students. तो मुझे बताओ, in what direction you will start sailing? Will you sail exactly perpendicular? Will you sail exactly perpendicular? That's the first direction. Will you sail diagonally at an angle theta with a horizontal on the right hand side, or will you go diagonally in this? What kind of motion
Three.
will be happening? Three.
3.
Students, यानी अगर सपोज तुमने यहाँ से शुरू किया और तुमने सामने की तरफ जाना है, रिवर करंट लेफ्ट टू राइट होगा, तो ऑफ कोर्स यू हैव टू मूव इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ 3. यू कांट गो फॉर 2 and 1. अगर सपोज तुमने 1 पे ट्राई कर दिया तो तुम 2 की तरफ चले जाओगे, यानी अगर तुमने 1 की तरफ गया, रिवर करंट की वजह से एक ड्रिफ्ट आएगा, एक ड्रैग होगा, सॉरी नॉट ड्रैग, ड्रिफ्ट आएगा, और वो ड्रिफ्ट तुम्हें बी के जगह पे किसी और पॉइंट पे लेके जाएगा. सपोज अगर तुमने 2 पे चला गया तो और ड्रिफ्ट की वजह से तुम और दूर चले जाओगे, फिर तुम्हें वापस चल के ज्यादा जाना पड़ेगा. तो समझ में आ रहा है स्टूडेंट्स? यू हैव टू वॉक ऑल द वे डाउन एंड देन टू रीच एट पॉइंट बी. So now if in case if I say if you have to reach to point B, how are you going to move? How are you going to move? What exactly will say that the swimmer, listen carefully, the swimmer now starts swimming. The swimmer now starts swimming with the velocity v. With the velocity v, forming an angle theta with the vertical. तो ये क्या है? ये है velocity of the swimmer. Students, ये क्या है? Velocity of the swimmer. With respect to what? With respect to ground only. Hello? Velocity of swimmer with respect to ground. तो अगर ये हुआ velocity of river, ये हुआ velocity of swimmer with respect to ground, this is velocity of river with respect to ground, swimmer with respect to ground, तो ये क्या बन गया? सर ये होगा velocity of swimmer with respect to river. Velocity of swimmer with respect to river. Tail, head, tail, head. Tail of the first vector to the head of the second vector. Students, are you getting it? V bar, if I say it's velocity plus velocity of river, the answer is सुनना students. इसको मैं V bar ही ले रहा हूँ. Okay? Velocity of river. Can I say tail, head, tail of the first vector to the tail of the second vector? Can I use this as my triangle law? हाँ स्टूडेंट्स, ये ट्रायंगल हुआ कि नहीं हुआ? चलो ये भूल जाओ, ये भूल जाओ। ये सपोज मैंने v bar ही लिया है। For the time being, I'm just taking v bar, students. So can I say this is tail, head, tail of the first vector to the head of the second vector? क्या ये clear हुआ students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
getting
sir.
it? So now if I happen to consider, what exactly consider? Vs we consider is equal to what? So this will be Vs minus Vr we consider. So velocity of swimmer with respect to river. Yani we can get your relation more easily and we can solve questions accordingly. Once when you get this concept, friends, अभी तुम velocity का concept मिल गया, so now what do? Now what do you go about with it? Once we get the concept of velocity, simply we know the width. The answer is, students, do you know speed? Yes. Do you know the distance? Yes. अरे हाँ सर, distance ये है, speed मालूम है, speed है, distance है. Can I say speed is equal to distance upon time? I can find out time taken. Such kind of questions will be asked here. Now, let us go for the 12th question. What exactly 12th question is speaking about? क्या मैं इसको erase कर सकता हूँ students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now please pay attention to the question, okay? Since given to you is that if the speed of man in still water, speed of man in still water is given to you as v, okay, and speed of river water, speed of river current is given to you as u, okay. Now a man swims across a river and reaches a point directly opposite. This is the bank of the river, okay. ये है तुम्हारा width of the river. A man swims and he wants to move exactly directly opposite to point B. Time taken is T1. So ध्यान से देखना, time taken T1 to move from A to B. Width मालूम है. Can you get a relation for speed? Speed is equal to distance upon time.
Yes, sir.
Of course. Now when you look into students, what exactly it is? A man swims across a river and reaches a point directly opposite in time. He swims an equal distance downstream and covers. That's the second part. Let us go for the first part. He has to reach exactly straight, students. If in case if he has to reach exactly straight, students, can I say ये क्या बन जाएगा? ये मेरा effective है. क्योंकि students, we have velocity of the river current. Students, river current की velocity है. ये river current की velocity है. ये u है, students. This is u. Am I getting it? If in case if I say, students, if in case if I say that the swimmer is actually moving in this direction with velocity v, can I shift this vector parallel? Why not? I can shift this vector parallel to itself, students. I can shift this vector parallel to itself. So same way I can shift it over here. So can I say this is my velocity of the man we consider? तो ये क्या बन गया students? ये बन जाएगा मेरा velocity effective. यानी this is velocity of man with respect to river current. ये है simply velocity of man. The swimmer has to go diagonally, students. Swimmer has to go diagonally to reach at point B. क्या ये clear हुआ? Is this part of the triangle clear to all of you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Once again, students, please make it very clear. River current move कर रहा है with speed u. Swimmer को exactly सामने जाना था. तो सामने अगर जाएगा तो वो तो drag होके इस तरफ आएगा ना. I don't want to go for this. So that's why if I don't show this one, so it's fine enough. Students, go for this part of it. So where exactly swimmer will go? So he will go at an angle theta inclined to the vertical. He will go at an angle theta inclined to the vertical. So automatically he'll reach at point B. Now, when he moves in this direction with the velocity v, ये क्या बन गया तुम्हारा? Effective velocity. ये तुम्हारा effective velocity बन गया. Now students, can I use?
Excuse me, sir.
You're excused.
Sir, here do we know the velocity of the direction of the velocity of river current?
Of course, I'm taking it from left to right. That is my wish. तुम right to left लोगे, अगर तुम right to left लोगे, then I will go in the opposite direction. You can
Yeah,
change it.
okay. Okay.
You can
okay.
change. You can change the way. But the format of solving will be exactly the same. So students, the swimmer is moving at an angle theta with a vertical. The speed of the river current is u, speed of man is v. This becomes my effective velocity, students. Now, once when you get effective velocity, can I use my theorem of Pythagoras over here? Then easily say, ha, sir, v square is equal to velocity square of the man plus u square we consider. Is that clear, students?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry, this is v square and is v dash square. V dash square. I want v dash. This is my effective velocity, students. Is equal to what? V square minus u square. So what is v dash? Under root v square minus u square. This is my effective velocity, students. क्या ये clear हुआ सबको? Is this clear to all of you all?
Yes, sir.
Again, I repeat, theorem of
Yes.
Pythagoras. V dash, sorry, this is v dash square is equal to v square, sorry, v square is equal to v dash square plus u square. I want v dash square as a subject, so v square minus v square. So v dash is equal to under v square minus v square. ये तुम्हारा velocity हुआ, students. और ये velocity कैसे आ रहा है? Exactly perpendicular. What is the width? What is the width? So ये तुम्हारा velocity है. What is the distance? So my distance is equal to w. What they've given to you? What is the time taken to move from A to B? Time taken to be from A to B, students, is given to you as T1. Can you find the formula for time? Yes, what is time? Since we know that speed is equal to distance upon time, what is time is equal to? Distance upon speed. What is the distance covered? What is the speed? Is this my equation number 1 clear? Time taken
Yes,
for a
sir.
person to move from A to B. Please, when you read the question very carefully, उन्होंने बोला है, time taken is to move exactly opposite is T1. But person can't go straight away. अगर वो सीधा जाएगा तो वो इस तरफ आएगा because the speed of the river current is in this way. That's why he has to go incline. तो ये उसका velocity of man v रहेगा. ये ध्यान में रखना, v और e क्या होता है? v कौन सा होगा? जो diagonally जाएगा वो v होगा ना, तभी जाकर वो b की तरफ आएगा. u क्या है? सर ये तो रिवर का है, तो exactly सामने की तरफ आ जाएगा ये. तो what exactly time taken is equal to distance upon speed. ये तुम्हारा case 1 का concept. अभी case 2. Case 2 what exactly speaks about? If the same swimmer swims an equal distance downstream, the answer is na? Yani dekho. Now this is the river current. The river is moving in this direction. Now they've said it that the swimmer is also moving downstream. Downstream, students. They're moving downstream in this case. Am I getting it? The same direction we consider. Then can you tell me, students, what is the effective velocity in this case? So the effective velocity will be equal to v
plus u.
Time taken क्या है? T2. What's the formula for time? Distance upon speed. ये मेरा equation number 2 हुआ. पूछा क्या उन्होंने? What is the question, our students? They're asking you to find out the ratio of T1 by T2. Can I get the ratio of T1 by T2?
Yes.
Why not? तो ये होगा W upon under root v square minus u square into v plus u upon w. W and W will get cancelled, students. Can I solve over here? So now see, T1 by T2 is equal to, this is v plus u and this is root of v square. Can I say this is a square minus b square, students? So a plus b, a minus b. So denominator ko can I write down? V minus u, v plus u. Students, is this clear? Denominator.
Yes, sir.
और ये जो v plus u है, can I write down as v plus u root of v plus u? Since root of v plus u the whole square is v plus u, तो मैंने दोनों रूट पे लिख दिया. क्या ये क्लियर हुआ, स्टूडेंट्स? What is root 2 into root 2? 2. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. V plus u is root of v plus u into root of v plus u. हो गया. Can I cancel this? Yes. So what's the ratio of the time? The ratio of the time taken will be equal to, students, under root v plus u upon under root v plus u. क्या ये क्लियर हुआ, स्टूडेंट्स?
Yes, sir.
Students, is it clear to all the students inside the group?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. What about you, Meera, Aisha, Pranshu? Let me ask guys. Om, is it clear with you? Om, Pranshu. Pranshu is a boy or a girl? I don't know about it. Udit, what about you? Sparsh.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yana, did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Can I erase it? Udit has posted. Students, can I erase it? Now, students,
Yes, sir.
start by solving 13th question and 14th question, students. 13th and 14th. Just try to think what exactly you have understood right now in this particular question and try to figure it out. Try to draw a diagram. Try to form a small equation, students. Doesn't matter if you're wrong also. Is anyone? An airplane has to go from point A to another point B, 500 kilometers away, due 30 degrees east of north. I told you how to measure these angles. Wind is blowing due north at a speed of 20 meters a second. Airspeed of plane at a speed of plane in still air is 150 meters per second. Find the direction in which the pilot should head plane with respect to line AB to reach point B. Students, I draw the diagram. Chalo. Now, please, it's again a good question, students. An aeroplane has to go from point A to another point B. Now, since they're saying it with respect to north and south and west and east, students, let me speak about the direction part of it. I'll show it in short over here. This is north, and this I will consider as west. Okay, students. यही चीज को मैं एक बड़ा सा डायग्राम में show it to you. So think this is north, this is west, this is south, and this is east. This is origin. Now listen carefully. An aeroplane has to go from point A to another point B 500 kilometers away due 30 degrees east of north. मुझे ये बताओ students, 30 degrees east of north is an angle measured from which axis? X-axis, positive x-axis, positive y-axis, negative x-axis, negative y-axis.
The
Positive
Positive y-axis.
Very good. यानी सबसे पहले तो ये concept आना जरूरी है. So ध्यान यहाँ पे देखो. An aeroplane has to go from point A. यानी तुम्हारा point ये है. Students, तुमने motion यहाँ से शुरू किया. ये सोचो ना origin से शुरू किया. तो you start from A, and the aeroplane has to reach at point B 500 kilometers away due 30 degrees east of north. Students, those who are not able to get the angles, जो off part आता है ना, off north, you have to measure the angle with respect to that. of north. So measure the angle with respect to north. If I would have said 30 degrees east of south, then with respect to south, ये ध्यान रखना, off part को ध्यान में रखना. So 30 degrees with respect to north we consider. So now can I say, I can take it in this way. This is point B I'll consider. And this is how many? 500 kilometers. Okay, and this is 30 degrees. Okay, and length AB is equal to 500 kilometer. Friends, क्या ये clear हुआ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Wind is blowing due north. Answer सुना. Now the wind is blowing due north. Wind is blowing due north. Wind is blowing due north, and its speed is how much? 20. So what I'll do, अगर मैं wind का direction दिखाऊंगा तो I can show it in this way. सर ऐसा कर सकते हैं आप. Wind का direction आप यहाँ पे दिखा सकते हो. Why not? You can show it in this way also. Why not? What's the velocity of wind? 20 meters per second. Agreed. What's the velocity of the wind? Is it directed due north? Yes, sir. It's directed due north only. It's due north only. It's going towards it. Agreed. The wind is directed due north, 20 meters. The speed of the plane in still air is 150 meter per second. Students, that's the speed of the plane is 150 meter per second. Okay, in still air we consider. Now find the direction in which the pilot should head the plane with respect to line AB to reach at point B. यानी अगर तुम्हारा air still होता students, तो what should be the direction in which the plane should be headed to reach at point B? So how do you go about we consider? Students, how do you go about that? So you need to find out the direction. Yani students, what they are telling you to find out is this part of it. Students, this is what is the velocity of the plane. Students, ये है तुम्हारा velocity of plane 150 meter per second. In still air. In still air. This is actually your velocity of wind, 20 meter per second. Are you getting it? What angle does it forms with respect to the original direction it is? Can I take this as an angle theta? Yes. So is a question asked to find out this particular angle theta. Once again, I'll read out. Students, listen carefully. What's the latter part we're trying to say? The airspeed of the plane, the speed of plane in still air is how much? 150 meter per second. Students, ध्यान से सुनना. उसका मतलब क्या बताया जा रहा है कि जो प्लेन है वो अगर सपोज एयर ब्लो नहीं करता, विंड अगर नहीं ब्लो करता है, विंड स्टेशनरी है, तो what exactly it's going in this direction? Please, it's going in this direction. This is the direction. But due to wind, ध्यान से देखना, due to wind, what is happening, students? Tail head. Don't you think so that the plane is now going in this direction due to wind? So can I say ये हो जाएगा मेरा velocity of the plane with respect to wind, the red ink? क्या ये clear हुआ?
Yes, sir.
Students, ये तुम्हारा connecting point था. तुम्हें जानबूझ के प्रॉब्लम में पहले ये बता दिया था कि द प्लेन इज कवरिंग अ डिस्टेंस ऑफ 500 किलोमीटर और विंड का डायरेक्शन भी दे दिया था, लेकिन उसके बाद वाला स्टेटमेंट अगर तुम ध्यान से पढ़ोगे तो दे सेड दैट द वेलोसिटी ऑफ द प्लेन इज 150 मीटर पर सेकंड, बट दैट इज इन स्टिल एयर. स्टिल एयर उसका मतलब विंड ब्लो ही नहीं कर रहा है. विंड ब्लो नहीं कर रहा है तो आई कैन अज्यूम इट. चलो ये 30 है, ये थीटा है, तो ये कितना होगा? सिर्फ ये 90 में से 90 में से 30 plus theta निकाल दो. I getting it? So my answer will be 60 minus theta. That means this particular aircraft is initially moving with in the direction of what? 60 minus theta. That's how I can consider. यानी वो प्लेन आराम से जा रहा था, एयर का मोशन ही था, एयर वॉज स्टेशनरी. लेकिन जैसे विंड नॉर्थ की तरफ आना शुरू हो गया, तो जैसे विंड नॉर्थ की तरफ आना शुरू हुआ तो क्या होगा? एक ड्रिफ्ट मिला, प्लेन को ड्रिफ्ट मिला. So tail, head. Is it a vector? Yes, very exactly. Sir, it's in the direction from tail of the first vector ahead, and now the position has changed. So can I say this becomes a velocity vector? And Now this velocity vector is now it's forming an angle of 30 degrees with respect to it. Yes, जिस direction में velocity होगा उसी direction में उन्होंने distance नहीं दिया. अभी clear हुआ students?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is important, students. अगर ये तुम समझ गए तो problem clear हो गया. Now read what the question asks is. Question क्या पूछा है? Find the direction in which the pilot should head the plane. यानी अगर तुम्हें 500 किलोमीटर जाना ही है तो क्या डायरेक्शन से प्लेन को ड्रिफ्ट करोगे? तुम्हें 500 किलोमीटर ही ट्रैवल करना है, एग्जैक्ट डिस्टेंस 500, तो क्या एंगल से तुम उसको डिविएट करोगे? तुम्हें थीटा पूछा गया है. आई रीड इट. Find the direction in which the pilot should head the plane with respect to line AB. With respect to line AB. So in what direction? So simply go for theta. Now to measure theta. Can I say student should be slightly wise enough in maths? ये क्या है? सर ये y-axis है. Can I say for this particular y-axis, can I say this is exactly parallel because wind is also blowing due north. This is also showing you due north. Are these two parallel lines? हाँ sir. अगर ये दो parallel lines है तो can I say this angle and this angle are alternate angles? Z.
Yes, sir.
Now जैसे तुम्हें ये एंगल मिल गया, a student who's wise and smart, अरे सर ये तो अपना आ गया Lamell's theorem. Lamell's theorem आ गया सर, थीटा आ गया, ये 30 आ गया, इसका स्पीड 150 मीटर पर सेकेंड है, यहाँ का स्पीड 20 मीटर पर सेकेंड है. सर by using Lamell's theorem, सर sin theta upon 20 is equal to sin 30 upon 150. I can go for forces, I can go for velocity, I can go for acceleration, I can go for displacement. कोई problem नहीं है. All the vectors acting in an xy plane only, northeast plane में तो vectors act हो रहा है in a given plane. Lamell's theorem can be applicable. तो मुझे थीटा पूछा, एंगल पूछा, तो sin theta upon 20 is equal to sin of 30 will be half into 150. एक zero cancel, ये cancel. So therefore can I say sin theta is equal to how much? 1/15. So what is the angle? Sin inverse of 1/15. क्या ये clear हुआ students? Is this your answer?
Yes.
समझ में आया students?
Yes, sir.
Clear हुआ? बस, that's your answer. अगर suppose तुम्हें angle निकालना है तो you can find out this by simple logs. अगर तुम log calculations करते हो students, तो so you can get an answer as 3.8 degrees के आसपास. students ये थीटा 1/15. यानी ध्यान से देखना students, ये north था, तुम्हारा aircraft students was going in this direction without any wind current. So can I say it was going with what angle with the vertical? So 30 plus 3.8 means can I say it was around 33.8 degrees? है ना? Due north. It was going east of north. 33 point. लेकिन जैसे हवा आनी शुरू हो गई, क्या हुआ? ये तुम्हारा ड्रिफ्ट होना शुरू हो गया. यानी अभी तुम्हारा एयरक्राफ्ट ड्रिफ्ट होना शुरू हो गया और ड्रिफ्ट होते होते वो इस तरफ गया. लेकिन उनको डेस्टिनेशन 500 किलोमीटर ही जाना था, एग्जैक्ट 500 किलोमीटर जाना था. तो वो कितना एंगल से ड्रिफ्ट करेगा? That's the question asked. So the wind velocity was in the direction tail head of the first vector to head of the second vector. अगर किसी ने, is this clear students? Theta is clear to all of you all now? Students?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now suppose if I tell you to find out what exactly the resultant velocity with respect to wind, तो क्या करोगे? Velocity भी तुम find out कर सकते हो. देखो ना, दो vectors मिल गया. अभी एक्स्ट्रा क्वेश्चन में डाल रहा हूँ जो बुक में नहीं दिया है स्टूडेंट्स. ये देखो, ये वेलोसिटी वेक्टर कितना है? ये 150 दिया. ये कितना जा रहा है? 20. Are you getting it students? This is known to you as how much? 30. This is known to you as around 3.8. Can I get this answer students? Exterior. So can I say this is the angle between two vectors? ये है velocity of plane. ये है velocity of wind. Can I find out the resultant velocity by parallelogram law of vector addition? समझ में आ रहा है स्टूडेंट्स? समझ में आ रहा है? ये देखो ये 3.8 है, ये 30 है, तो मुझे ये एंगल मिल सकता है। अगर इसको मैं थोड़ा सा आगे प्रोड्यूस कर दूं तो मुझे ये एंगल मिलेगा। एंगल बिटवीन द टू वेक्टर्स इज ईदर इंटरसेक्शन ऑफ टू टेल्स और टू हेड्स। तो देखो यहाँ पे दो टेल्स आ गए, ये 20 की तरफ जा रहा है, ये 150 की तरफ गया, ये 20 की तरफ गया। मैं ये एंगल अगर ले लेता हूँ तो कैन आई से आई हैव 20 in my head, 150 in my head, that means 20 square plus 150 square plus 2 into 20 into 150 into cos of another angle phi. क्या ये क्लियर हुआ स्टूडेंट्स? So can I get the velocity of plane with respect to wind current? Yes. So that's the velocity of plane with respect to wind current, and it is at an angle of so and so with respect to this. Can I erase the students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you give me the answer for the 14th one, students? So it's given to you that is a river of 400 meters wide is flowing. Given to you a river of width 400 meter is flowing with a speed of 2 meters per second. Width is given to you how much? 400 meter, and it's flowing with 2 meters per second. Velocity of river students is 2 meters per second. A boat is sailing with 10 meters per second with respect to river water. Students, मुझे बताओ 10 meters per second with respect to river water. ध्यान से सुनना. Please listen carefully. I'm reading it again. A boat is sailing with 10 meters per second speed with respect to river water. तो मुझे ये बताओ, अगर ये river है तो ये जो 10 मीटर पर सेकेंड तुम्हें दिया है, वापस स्टेटमेंट पढ़ रहा हूं मैं. It's the boat is sailing with 10 meter per second speed with respect to river water. With respect to river water. तो इसका डायरेक्शन क्या परपेंडिकुलर होगा? Is this first part of the arrowhead or the second part of the arrowhead we will consider?
So second part.
Second part. Second part में तो the body will drift further. चलो ये नहीं, चलो I'll go in this बस. Is it this? Is it the first part or the second part? First part ही होगा students. Read the statement now. Read the statement. Boat is, अगर suppose ध्यान से सुनना, अगर boat को sail करना है और सामने की तरफ जाना है, river flow हो रहा है, तो क्या boat सीधा जाएगा? नहीं जाएगा ना. वो अगर सीधा जाएगा तो उसको drift मिलेगा, तो boat अपना speed इस तरफ ले लेगा. We consider. यानी बोट एक्चुअली इस तरफ मूव करना शुरू कर दिया है. तो स्टूडेंट्स ये तो सिर्फ वेलोसिटी ऑफ बोट हुई. हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, ये तो सिर्फ वेलोसिटी ऑफ बोट हुई ना. बोट का डायरेक्शन हुआ, ये बोट की स्पीड हुई. लेकिन जैसे जैसे रिवर करंट आ रहा था, जैसे जैसे रिवर करंट आ रहा था, उसको ड्रिफ्ट मिला. तो ये जो है परपेंडिकुलर, वो क्या होगा? वेलोसिटी ऑफ बोथ विद रिस्पेक्ट टू रिवर. क्या ये क्लियर हुआ स्टूडेंट्स? हाँ स्टूडेंट्स.
Yes.
So can I take this part of it as velocity of boat with respect to river, that is 10 meters per second students. ये हुआ मेरा velocity of boat, angle theta, this is 90. हाँ students, क्या ये diagram clear हुआ अभी?
Yes, sir.
पूछा
Yes,
क्या
sir.
students को लिखना. Now the boat reaches exactly at the opposite side of the bank in minimum time. The boat reaches the bank in minimum time. Find the time taken by the boat to reach the opposite bank. Find the time taken. Find the time taken. Find the time taken. Very simple. तुम्हें velocity मालूम है, तुम्हें width मालूम है, सिर्फ तुम्हें ये journey का time पूछा है. So speed is equal to distance upon time. Therefore, time is equal to distance upon speed. Distance is equal to width. What exactly speed is? Velocity of both with respect to the river, and that is PBR. Time taken will be equal to how much? Will be equal to 400 upon 10. What's your answer? 40 seconds. And that's the shortest time. What is the shortest time taken by the boat? Of course, perpendicularly only, na? Is this clear, students? 40 seconds is clear?
Yes.
Now the second part of the question, students. Find the drift. Find the drift suffered by the boat. जब भी बोट इस तरफ जा रहा था, तो what is the drift suffered by the boat? Drift का मतलब कि उसको कितना horizontally distance cover करना पड़ा. Horizontally कितना distance cover करना पड़ा. तो कहने से time taken for the shortest distance is equal to 40 seconds. तो उसी time में horizontal drift कितना होगा? Horizontal drift, that is distance covered along the horizontal. Distance covered along the horizontal is the speed of the river into the time taken. How much is speed of the river? 2. For the time taken, 40 seconds. Any time for the river also we consider the same. जितना time तुम यहाँ पे लोगे उतना time वो part भी लेना है तुम्हें. उतने time के लिए तुम्हें river current के हिसाब से जाना है. So what is my answer will be? 80 meters. यानी अगर बोट, ध्यान से सुनना, अगर बोट यहां से शुरू करके सामने की तरफ जाना है, स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम पॉइंट ए, बोट को जाना था बी, पहुंच गया सी पे, नहीं सॉरी, बोट को जाना था बी और वो ए टू सी की जगह जा रहा है, तो ऑटोमेटिकली बी तरफ आ गया, लेकिन उसको एक ड्रिफ्ट मिला. तो ड्रिफ्ट कितना मिला? 80 मीटर्स का. वही चीज अगर मैंने पूछूं, सपोज अगर मैंने स्पीड इस तरफ दी और मैं इस तरफ गया करके, अगर इफ आई एम गोइंग स्ट्रेट अवे, एम आई गोइंग टू ड्रिफ्ट इन दिस डायरेक्शन? यस. The drift can be in that direction also. He has to then walk all the way to reach a point B. So in this case, students, the next part of the question is asked as what? What is a horizontal drift? The word horizontal drift means what is the distance covered horizontally. Distance covered horizontally will be the speed of the river current horizontally, but keeping the same time in 40 seconds. So what is the total distance we consider as 80 meters? क्या ये clear हुआ, students?
Yes, sir.
How can you solve the 15th one, students? Can I erase this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now can you give an answer for the 15th one? 15th one is a swimmer wishes, students, a swimmer wishes to cross a 500-meter wide river. (500-meter wide river) flowing at 5 kilometers per hour. So swimmer का speed दिया है, his speed in still water is 3 kilometers per hour. Speed in still water is 3 kilometers. Suppose अगर swimmer यहाँ से शुरू करता है point A, अगर उसको point B पे पहुंचना है, तो कहना है is going to get a drift in this direction. Agreed? हाँ students. या suppose मुझे B पे पहुंचना है और वो suppose this is the velocity of the river current. He has to go in this direction to reach exactly perpendicular. Can I take this as velocity of the swimmer? Students, can I take this as velocity of river? Can I say this is velocity of swimmer with respect to river? क्या ये clear हुआ students? Students,
Yes, sir.
a swimmer, ध्यान से सुनना, a swimmer wishes to cross 500-meter wide river flowing at what? 5 kilometers per hour. His speed in still water is 3 kilometers per hour. यानी ये जो swim कर रहा है बेचारा, ये जो swim कर रहा है बेचारा, इसका speed तो क्या होगा? ये तो 3 kilometers per hour से speed कर move कर रहा है. ये तो 3 kilometers per hour से ही move करेगा. वो 3 kilometers per hour से वो बेचारा, उसको सामने की तरफ जाना है, लेकिन वो swim कर रहा है, उसकी ताकत तो वही है ना. सपोर्ट कौन दे रहा है? रिवर करंट सपोर्ट दे रहा है, तो उसको एक ड्रिफ्ट मिलेगा. तो व्हाट एग्जैक्टली? थीटा. ये हुआ परपेंडिकुलर, ये हुआ वेलोसिटी ऑफ swimmer, that is 3 kilometers per hour. Can I now find out what exactly the question asks? If he heads in the direction, now see what if he heads in the direction at an angle theta with the flow. If he heads at an angle theta with the flow, we consider. I can consider this manner. यानी theta with the flow. Students, ध्यान से देखो, ये theta नहीं है. If he heads in the direction theta with the flow, I can consider. Okay, so I can take it in this manner. Is that clear? So now can I get a relation, students? Find out the component. यानी तुम इसको भी theta ले सकते हो, students. Theta with the flow. ये देखो ना. If he heads in the direction theta with the flow, we can consider. I can go for that direction. So now in this case, what exactly consider, students? इसके component निकाल दो. इसके component क्या होगा? Sir, एक vertical होगा और एक horizontal होगा. Horizontal की जरूरत नहीं है. Vertical कौन सा होगा, students? What is the vertical component, students? The vertical component
3 cos theta.
will be v cos theta. Agreed? Is that clear? लेकिन students, let me ask you, is theta is this angle, students, or theta should be with respect to the horizontal? I'll consider. No, students, they've given theta of the swimmer is with the river current. So theta is with the river current, I can consider. तो ये होगा मेरा थीटा. स्टूडेंट्स, ये होगा मेरा थीटा. तो अगर मैं ये थीटा लेता हूँ स्टूडेंट्स, तो ये मेरा होगा कॉस कंपोनेंट और ये मेरा हो जाएगा साइन. स्टूडेंट्स, अगर मैं थीटा लेता हूँ ऑफ द स्विमर विद रिस्पेक्ट टू द रिवर, वी कंसीडर. सो इन दैट केस, यानी विद रिस्पेक्ट टू हॉरिजॉन्टल दिया उन्होंने, स्विमर का एंगल दिया है विद रिस्पेक्ट टू हॉरिजॉन्टल, दैट इज थीटा. तो स्टूडेंट्स, ये मेरा कॉस कंपोनेंट होगा, ये मेरा साइन होगा. तो वर्टिकल कंपोनेंट विल बी v sin theta. Students, v sin theta will be equal to what? So v sin theta will be equal to the vertical component we consider. Agreed? And that is equal to what? That is equal to the distance covered. What is the distance? ये हुआ vertical component. Right? So that is equal to the distance covered upon time taken to move that particular. What is the velocity of this particular person, students? The velocity of the swimmer is 3 sin theta equal to, students, what exactly? Width is equal to how much? 500, students, upon time. Can you find that time? Can you find out time? Why not? Question क्या पूछा है? Find the drift suffered by the boat. Okay. Sorry, first is find the time taken. तो हम पहले time निकाल रहे हैं. What exactly time will be equal to? So ये होगा 500 meter upon 3 kilometer per hour sin theta. T is equal to how much? 500. Since 1 hour ऊपर चला जाएगा. 1 hour is equal to how many minutes? 60 minutes. 3 kilometers. Can I say 3000 meter into sin theta? 3 zeros will get cancelled. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 how many are? 2s are. What exactly time? 10 upon sin theta. That many minutes. क्या ये clear हुआ, students? Check your answer behind.
Yes, sir.
10 upon sin theta minutes. Students, listen carefully. अगर तुम ये लेते हो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, तुम ये भी ले सकते हो. स्टूडेंट्स, ये देखो ना, स्विमर का तुम इस डायरेक्शन में भी ले सकते हो. Now I can take this also as theta with the river current, doesn't matter. So students, तुम्हारा horizontal component will be in terms of cos. ये minus cos, ये plus cos हो जाएगा. Vertical component हमेशा तुम्हारा v sin theta ही आएगा. और ये vertical component is the velocity. What's the distance covered? Width upon time taken to go for the shortest distance. हमें ये time पूछा गया था. आ गया time. So find the time taken by the boat to reach the opposite bank. Second question क्या पूछा है? Find the drift suffered by the boat. Friends, find the drift suffered. Sorry, 15th one we are doing. Sorry. Okay. Find the time taken. Second क्या पूछा? Find the shortest possible time. Friends, B part क्या पूछा? Find the shortest possible time. Friends, what is the shortest possible time we consider is when the person is going to go perpendicularly. अगर बंदा perpendicularly चला जाएगा तो what exactly theta will be tending to 90 degree. Theta should be what? Tending to 90 degree. तो वो shortest होगा ना? What exactly sine of 90? 1. So what exactly time will be equal to 10 minutes. Is this clear, students?
Sir, could you please repeat the second part?
Second part, listen carefully. What is the second part they're asking you? Find the shortest possible time to cross. मुझे ये बताओ students, shortest time कहाँ पे होगा? To move from A to D या A to B? हाँ students,
A to
shortest
B.
time A to B होगा. A to B लोगे तो what exactly theta तुम्हारा क्या होना चाहिए? Theta should tend to how much?
90.
Sin of 90 क्या होगा?
1.
तो टाइम कितना होना चाहिए? Shortest. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Friends, all of you all the students, is it clear to all of you all?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Dana, clear with you? Sparsh, clear with you?
Yes, sir.
Udit? Suhani?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sanjana, what about you? Soumya?
Yes, sir.
Arti?
Clear.
So,
Okay. Aditi? Khyati?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Friends, that's all today. It's only that last question. Students, here, the last question of $16 students is actually for JEE. बहुत बड़ा calculation, students, for 16th one. If you want, you can try it out, students. Okay, and if you don't work it out, doesn't matter. And students, projection along an inclination. Projection along an inclination. That's one concept which is there in this. Already you have an inclined plane, and you are trying to project a particle on an inclined plane. On an inclined plane. This part is not there for your need. But then to also students, एक मैं इसका एक तुम्हें एक छोटा सा derivation दे दूंगा बस. मैं यहाँ पे सिर्फ एक तुम्हें range का formula कैसे निकालना है वो एक formula दे देता हूँ मैं. Time taken for the flight, I'm giving it to you, students. Okay, time and range. You can get the answer accordingly. Questions onto this can be straightforward asked. But as such, they don't ask questions for the need part of it. But I'll be explaining this in the next session, students. Okay. And next session, students, will be starting with a new topic we consider, okay? Mostly circular motion. Is that clear, students?
yes.
Okay. Chalo, we'll wind up the sessions, okay? Do practice, students. ये जो questions है वापस practice करना and try to go through all the formulas for vertical motion moving upwards, downwards, projectile, ground to ground projectile, height to ground projectile. Try to go for that also. We did about the initially rain and umbrella problems, river boat problems. We considered these part of it. I'm getting it, as well as the problems based on to graphical. Is that clear? Soumya, you entered late. Okay, Soumya, you entered late. You don't know. I had already posted at 3:35.
So I was there from the start.
Okay. Chalo, bye. Take care. Okay.